Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to the next installment of Lucifer's Travels 2. I am your DM and host, Heartless. And could my lovely players introduce themselves, introduce their characters, and give us one dad fact?
Okay, so I am always first. It's me, AudioVizual, Toonkind's local bootleg Sableye, and this is the segment of the game where I stall for approximately a minute in order to give everyone who hasn't thought of a dad fact, because I feel like a lot of us came unprepared. So, I'm playing I'm not playing Ducky Claw. We're not starting this bullshit this early. I'm playing Phlox Claw, who's also a bootleg Sableye. And I'm working on doodles of what they're both wearing right now, because everyone is in different clothes. And that's going to be exciting. My dad fact for Phlox is that I don't have a dad fact currently because I forgot to stall for myself.
Oh no!
Or if I had one, I promptly forgot it. I would like everyone to know, though, that Phlox, being taller than Ducky, absolutely enjoys flaunting this fact in very subtle ways, usually prompting Ducky to attempt, sibling Cain and Abel reenactment. And that's all for now, folks. I'm throwing the introduction ball at Altaria at high speeds.
I will simply duck for everything goes. Wait, what? I will simply duck for I am a duck. Hello, I am Altaria, your local bootleg Altaria. I nailed it. I will be playing Ducky Claw. Yeah, that's we are doing fantastic. They are Phlox's sibling, and dad fact, I had one. Every now and again, Ducky will take the baby and turn the baby around so they're looking at each other and check in with the baby and talk to the baby, be like, okay, how do you feel about this course of action, and are you doing okay, and have some kind of a conversation, and then go, okay, and then go back to whatever they were doing.
The baby responds by going, ah, 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 ah.
Just as I expected. It's important to make the baby feel like the baby is included in discussions and see if the baby has any issues with where they're going. Mm-hmm.
Very important. Hello, I'm next. I am the jazziest AAA battery this side of the county line, or just Jazz for short. Today I am playing Jack Sforzando, he's sure doing.
Poor guy.
He got tunified a bit ago, so he's dealing with that. He's trying to deal with that. It's not going particularly well. We'll see if he improves. To be honest, I doubt it. As for a dad fact, to be honest, in these passing hours that we've been spent, he's kind of been trying to do as little as possible. He's mostly just been standing at attention the entire time. I'm not sure if that's deliberate, but he hasn't said much, hasn't done much. Unless the babies come over soon, which might have changed things. We'll have to see. Altaria will have to say anything. If that did happen, he just holds the child silently. If not, again, up to Altaria over there. Again, he's just...
Yes.
I imagine when Altaria put down the baby to help Teddy with his costume, the baby probably wandered on over to Sforzando and then started, leaning up against his legs.
Yeah, at that point he probably would have just rolled his eyes and silently just kind of picked up the baby holding it one-handed, like, on his shoulder. Audio. God.
What? What? I'm just sitting here.
Amazing. Wonderful. I guess it's my turn. Hi, I'm Sotoro. And I'm gonna be playing Cat, as he's going by right now. And that fact. Cat has been speaking in a different language at Carmiña, plenty of times now, especially, like, after a point in a sewer. You guys probably don't understand it at all. That's fine. Cat seems to be enjoying these conversations, so I'm smiling a little bit at them. One of the few times that he has smiled in this trip inside the amusement park. That's fine.
My turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I am Malasorte. I am currently fighting with Dice Parser still. It's winning, by the way. I have been staffed by Dice Parser. And I will be playing Carmiña Escornabois. That fact about her is that, gosh, apart that she's also like enjoying a lot talking with Cat in a strange language. But Jesus Christ, come back, brain. Yeah, she might maybe mention in passing in a futile effort to distract herself from what the fuck is going on that she actually has a pet back in her home, a very cold, floating, transparent pet.
And one for Lucifer, because you guys get something, is that while you guys have been walking around in the sewer, Lucifer had actually at certain points pulled out a small box of red chalk and marked which way was which, because it was very confusing otherwise.
Yes, Lucifer holding the brain cell.
Thank you, Lucifer.
So, a little summary of last time. Last time, you guys walked around and met Axine the Fox. Lucifer freaked the fuck out and killed the zombie of his that was of his really great friend, and that person became a ghost.
Dad.
And then Lucifer hid. Phlox found him and talked with him a bit. The rest of you argued or talked with, loosely, Axine the Fox, and gained small little crumbs of information while he profusely lied to you. By the time Phlox had returned with Lucifer in tow, there were quite a few members of the party who were getting very angry at this fox. in which Phlox decided to quote-unquote diffuse the situation and just managed to get the 17-year-old talking about what the hell was going on. Which convinced the fox enough to actually help you when you guys got turned away from the bridge. Which you did by a person who both Cat and Lucifer seemed to recognize. You guys wandered around the sewers for a while before deciding it might be a good idea to get yourselves disguised and then stealth up, back up top. When you guys got back up top, 3 of you started feeling a little funky before you decided, nah, fuck that. So, now, in regards to the map, you guys are in this kind of grassy knoll area behind a, what appears to be a clothing store, which you can see, like, one opening into, and beside where there are mostly undefined forms relaxing in things like beanbag chairs and hammocks. What are you doing?
Just a slight question. Can you repost the map? I don't think you
It's
said.
in maps.
It's in maps.
Maps? Oh, okay.
So,
Oh, it's still there.
yeah.
My bad.
Yeah. So if you see it in the map channel, there is a map of the amusement park. The pink X next to the relax nook is where you guys are.
I feel like the most important thing here is a note that Altaria needs to make about what the baby is wearing.
Oh yeah. Did you disguise the baby, Altaria? Did Ducky
Yup.
disguise the baby?
I tried. I don't.
What did you try to put on them?
I'm trying to decide if I want. I thought long and hard about this, about if I wanted to go for something that was helpful or something that was funny. I kind of want to go funny. Ducky would have found a. We're gonna go funny. Ducky would have found a scrap of fabric, like a long, thin piece of fabric.
Uh-huh.
And tied it around the baby's forehead.
Is it hanging down?
I'm just gonna like a Ninja Turtle.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Ninja Turtle.
Mhm.
The headband.
Yeah.
What color is it?
Well, it kind of depends on whatever scrap of fabric.
I guess roll a d4 then.
Yep,
Coward.
roll a d4. And now I will take the moment in time to give everyone who is watching the video a chance to see the costumes. Two of them nicely drawn by Sotoro. And one of them
Working on coloring.
beautifully drawn by Suerte. So in the video from left to right is Luciver, Cat, and then Carmiña.
If I manage to find it.
Funky art.
Yes.
Good art.
Very good art.
Oh,
Yes.
So cool.
Ah.
Okay. So, I am going to say that the baby is going to be squirming and trying to, like, snap at the thing tied around its head. If it's got anything hanging off of it.
Yeah, on the back it would be. Ducky at that point would turn the baby around, bring the baby up to their face and be like, "Hey, honey, please."
Roll an animal handling check.
Okay.
I'm gonna say you did this before Carmiña, after you were done helping Teddy with his disguise. Nope.
Baby does not care.
No, the baby is just like, oh, there's something there. It keeps moving its head back and forth.
That's fair.
Just put it in the baby's mouth and let the baby chew on the end. Bird isn't a choking hazard.
Anywho, so you're in that grassy knoll, by the relaxed nook. You don't. Nobody seems to have noticed you. You wanna, I don't know, do something. What you guys doing?
Rolling perception.
Yes.
Hey.
Always a solid start.
Cats, that's terrible.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's bad. Nice Parser said only 3.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh yes.
mm.
And Teddy.
Dang.
That
Hey.
tracks, honestly.
Hey.
Yeah.
It's the paranoia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucifer's a little paranoid right now. It's,
30, 20.
okay. So as you guys are looking around, both Ducky and Carmiña, you both clock, there's a brightly. You're surprised nobody else has noticed them. There's this brightly colored person sitting on a rooftop staring at you. And as soon as they notice that you're looking, they seem to disappear in motes of light.
Uh,
The rest of you, the rest of you notice that the street, a couple of paces before you, is very bustling. It's now full with different people walking back and forth.
I'm sure that's fine.
Fine, it's fine. Oh, we need to go to a bathhouse, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's our goal, isn't it?
Yeah? Yeah, it is. Think we can just waltz in here with these on?
Well, we haven't been noticed yet. I just suggest we keep quiet.
Don't speak to
Confident.
anyone unless you have to.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I remember. I have all of your guys' stealth rolls here, because I wrote them down.
Look at you being a responsible DM.
Art's the backbone of this game series.
Mhm.
So, who is going first?
I mean,
Looks
if
like
no one else
Phlox.
will. No fucking say.
I was like, knowing our party.
Nice to know everyone can clock that immediately, I guess. Okay. Let's take a look in a book. It's Reading Rainbow. So I guess first things first, Phlox would want to, like, kind of look at the bathhouse and see if there's any ways other than the front entrance and the bridge in.
So as you look around the relaxed nook, you can see that the bathhouse is separated from the main amusement park by the ravine you guys had seen earlier. There is actually no other way to get over to the bathhouse besides that bridge.
Okay. So,
I mean, Carmiña could try to speeder climb under the bridge and then go to one of the corners of the bathhouse away from bright eyes, and uh, yeah, never mind. I was not thinking. Maybe throw some spider web or something.
So you looking at the bathhouse, because I assume you're all looking at it, you do notice that around the entrance are these gate things. You're since you're kind of far away from it, you're pretty unsure of where there might be other entrances besides, the front door.
Okay. Phlox is gonna go ahead.
How wide would you say the ravine is? Like, probably at the narrowest point.
At the narrowest point, the ravine is the bridge wide, which I counted wrong the last time. It is actually 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. About 60 feet.
Okay.
A little far to jump, as we decided last time. So really the only way in is over the bridge and then slipping around the side, hopefully. Okay. And they're gonna probably wanna try and avoid the crowds. Phlox is probably going to very confidently be like, okay, I'm going to, I guess, fuck around and find out. And they're gonna kind of basically loop around the top of the relax nook and kind of skirt the outer edges, kind of heading towards the bridge to at least scout things out.
Okay. Are they doing that alone?
I don't know. They kind of turn to everyone else and is like, I'm gonna go fuck around and take a look around. Anyone is free to follow them.
Ducky will.
Okay.
I was saying, we're gonna have a repeat of the watch. Like we had.
Shh, don't jinx me.
So, the thing is if you get beyond Carmiña's 30 feet, you lose the bonus of Pass Without Trace.
Ducky would not have an issue with that.
Okay.
Phlox will tenderly hold Carmiña's hand, then, basically.
This is a big moment for her.
We all can drag along so we don't lose the Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's whatever you guys want to do.
At this point, we're all going.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys sneak around the relax nook. It is a little treacherous on the, the sides that have walls. Because obviously nobody expected someone to go behind it. But with a little bit of careful footwork, all of you do make it around and start coming down towards the this very nicely named games block right here. And hold on a sec. So there is actually no way to go around behind it. Because it's right flush with the edge of the cliff. So you're going to have to step out into the main walkway to go around it.
Phlox would pause and sort of check with everyone to make sure they're okay with them kind of leading the party back into the fray.
Cat only sighs and just nods. What can they do at this point?
If we have to slip back into the crowd, now's our best shot.
Ducky will ask the baby.
The baby is still too distracted with trying to get the thing that's hanging off of its head.
Ducky will nod at Phlox then. Like, yep, baby says it's okay.
Lucifer just kind of says, alright. And, he's, holding... By the way, it didn't say last time, but he did throw something over, Lily. So she's wearing a different cloak.
Hey.
But that is the literal only change to her.
How's Theodore, our beloved, too?
Theodore has been, plenty quiet, just kind of following everyone else's lead here.
Gosh.
Okay.
I think that if Carmiña is going back to the main path, like she's fucking scared of that food, so she's putting her bandana in her. She's covering her mouth with the bandana she has.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay. Bless Carmiña's heart.
That's bad food. That food is wrong.
Alright, I guess Phlox is gonna sort of lead everyone with Carmiña back onto the path.
Alright. As you guys walk out onto the path, Kat, you notice a brightly glowing person sitting on the rooftop, just kind of, kicking their feet lightly. And when they notice you staring, they disappear in motes of light.
Nice. Cat's fucking passive perception coming in.
So the next thing everyone notices is the number of forms in this crowd is very, very varied. There are elves, you think. There is a floating person who seems to be made of threads, minding a couple of fish-like, smaller, very excitable people. Thank you, Jade. You do notice at one of the food stands, there's someone with multiple arms waving them about excitedly as like she's telling a story. And then the person, the frog specifically, standing behind the counters, looks like they're chuckling. And the game that you had walked in front of seems to be manned by a slender middle-aged frog with copper spots that is standing in front of a set of targets swinging back and forth behind them. Everyone, I'd like you to... Make
Is
me a
it wisdom
charisma
puzzle again?
save. Make me a charisma save.
Boy.
Oh fuck.
Fantastic.
Are we all charismatic people?
Oh
Hush.
shit.
I can't always be doing the wisdom saves. I gotta mix it up a little
Just
bit.
spice it up. Oh shit!
It's okay. Dice Parker simply can't touch me.
Guys, just give me a second. I actually don't know this one for her. Charisma.
See.
How could this happen to me? I'm in my mind.
We were
Sucking
ready
fun.
for the wisdoms. We didn't look at charisma.
This is where nope, that's me. Where Audio would normally point out the fact that Ducky has a +6 but keeps making Phlox talk.
Yeah, asshole.
Okay, so everyone below a 10 failed.
Oh
Great. What happens? What happens to your heart?
Everyone below a 10, you take one look at this game and you really want to try it. You really want to play. You want to play a game. Go line up.
Yep.
None.
Sforzando's just sighing and trying to drag everyone off again. God damn it.
Yeah, no, Ducky will help.
Lucifer is going to try his best. But unfortunately that is 1, 2, 3, 4 people.
Oh no!
He's not gonna pick anyone up this time. He's just trying to like drag them by their collar. He can drag 2 people if he needs to.
I mean, Teddy's also dead, so...
The unfortunate part is you have to make a choice here, Jazz.
I'm saying Ducky would be going for Phlox.
Yeah.
At least.
The choice here is between Theodore or Carmiña and Kat.
I mean, Ducky, or Phlox is... God damn it, we're gonna be doing this the whole game.
Yep.
Phlox is holding Carmiña's hand, so that helps.
Make a strength check or athletics
Oh.
check. Both Ducky
Athletics.
and Sforzando. And the other ones, dexterity, acrobatics or athletics, whichever's higher.
Okay.
What were my
Do I have
options?
to roll? Do I have to roll twice for each person or what?
You, bleh.
Oh, fuck!
You have to roll once for each person you're trying to catch.
Alright.
You
What
could
were
only
my
catch
options?
2 people. Sforzando.
Dexterity, acrobatics, or athletics, right? The
Yeah,
higher one, right?
acrobatics or athletics, whichever one's higher.
Oh well, thank you
Strength
very much.
check or
Okay.
athletics, babe.
Okay.
Well, thank you
I'll
very
go-
much. Fuck this dice
Both plus
parser.
one.
I am back at insulting. Fuck you. I didn't want to choose violence today.
Oh boy.
I'm going to.
Sforzando got a 29 and a 15. I'm assuming the 29 gets someone. I don't know what the 15 does.
So, let's see. Kat really wants to play the game, and unfortunately, if that 15 was for Kat. So,
Rip.
Sforzando, you try to grab onto Kat, and Kat just slips out of your grasp and walks up to the counter.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I'm so sorry.
Who does the 29 grab is the next question. Who
Uh,
does you have the
the
firm hold on?
the 29 would be Carmiña.
Oh boy. Alright.
Surprisingly, and I am saying this surprisingly, Luciver has managed to get himself in front of Teddy. Oh wait, I gotta roll disadvantage actually for that. He has managed to get himself in front of Teddy. Because he rolled a disadvantage and it's 12. Ducky, unfortunately, you try to grab at Phlox, and when Sforzando practically picks Carmiña up, Phlox slips out of Carmiña's grasp and beyond your reach.
Mm-hmm.
No!
Dang nabbit.
So, Kat, you walk up first.
Okay.
Play the game at some point and stop making saves.
Yes, I had to resolve all of it happening, okay? And the frog smiles widely at you and leans over the counter and says, "Hey, you here to play a game?" Let's see. The game is 2 gold.
Cat nods and fishes out 2 gold.
Alright, here. They take the 2 gold and then they place a box of 4 daggers in front of Kat, and then they step to the side and they gesture towards the targets, which are moving. Say, hit 2 and win a prize.
Okay. Cat can do that. Cat knows how to use daggers. Let's see if Cat can do this.
You must successfully make a ranged weapon attack.
Okay. That's a 14.
Let's see. So you, which one were you aiming from? One of the first targets or one of the targets that was farther away?
One of the first targets.
You hit!
Hey!
So now there are 2 targets beyond that one, and a third beyond that one.
Okay, let's go for the second closest.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Nope. Unfortunately, that one, you whip it towards the second closest one, and it flies right by. Phlox, you're now waiting in line.
And last one for the further in back.
Ooh. Let's see. First one is 10, second one is 15. Yeah, that one hits! So you hit the one further in back. And the frog goes, "Woo! Nice show!"
Cat's halo seems to glow brighter. Cat's not saying anything. Because Cat is a little bit smart. But he seems very content.
Yes. You've got one more shot.
One more shot? Okay. Let's go with the middle list. Nope.
Yeah, that one goes, unfortunately, straight into the ground. But the frog claps, because you did hit 2 of them.
Yeah.
And they lean over and they pull out a crimson red box and slide it on over to you. Thanks for playing my game.
Cat just seems to give a nod and almost seems to be smiling. You just get the vibes, not really see anything because mask. And he takes the box.
With taking the box, the spell is broken.
Cat blinks many times and just walks away.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, you won a dagger forged of glass.
Oh,
That was in character, by the way. He was being kind of.
Cat is just like, yeah.
The slender middle-aged frog pulled out the daggers and looks over at Phlox and goes, "Well, 2 gold or a favor."
Phlox looks very sad for a second, and they look over at Ducky, and they're like, 5. I only has 3 gold. Only do it once. That has 1 gold.
Ducky saw that it didn't seem to do too much to Cat, so Ducky will hand over 2 gold. It's Phlox and knives. They're not gonna say no.
Yes.
It will end poorly.
Phlox takes the 2 gold from Ducky, and there are little, like, flowers and sunshine emotes around their head, and little, like, happy Pokemon noises, and they turn around and hand the 2 gold to the frog, and they're like, "There you go. Also, how do you feel about unionization?"
The frog pockets the 2 gold and places a box of hand axes in front of Phlox, and seems to be cleaning the set of daggers that Cat had used, and they kind of lean against the post and go, "What are you talking about? I run this place all by myself. This place." And they gesture to the very small stand.
I don't know if fucking Phlox is proficient in hand axes. Why would you do this?
Because you said you were going to play 2 games.
I don't know if Phlox is proficient hard.
Oh no.
I'm literally Googling it. Hard. Why would you do this?
You've flown
Is it
too
right?
close to the sun.
Okay. What does a hand axe qualify as?
A melee
I'm asking
weapon.
everyone, please.
A melee weapon.
Okay.
It's a simple melee weapon.
Simple melee has the thrown property, light.
So you should be proficient because it's simple.
Okay. Thank you. Everyone else is being a lot more helpful. They're presumably proficient in it. That gives it a +7 modifier. Okay.
It doesn't use dex though, so keep that in mind. It's not a finesse.
It's a strength.
No.
It's exclusively strength.
Why? Hey! Why can't they just use the daggers? I have the knowledge of the modifier.
They can do
Whip
the
that.
daggers in the
Whip
second
that
time
one,
around.
I don't know what mod I'm supposed to use, so I'm just sitting here
It's
like...
strength plus your proficiency.
Strength and proficiency, yep.
Okay, cool. So it's only a fucking +3 because they're not strong.
Yeah, but it's still a +3. Which one were you aiming at? The first one?
Yeah, the closest one.
So you aim at the closest one and flick it, and it goes kashunk. Very satisfying.
Amazing. Okay, Phlox is gonna aim for the next one.
And it hits kashunk.
And Phlox is gonna aim for the next one.
Was that the one of the two, the one next to the
Middle
second
one?
The middle one?
Yeah, it was the other middle one.
So, almost get it, but it kink off the side and goes woof, woof, into the other side, and the frog goes, oof, bad luck.
Yeah, I got that on occasion. So, do you know anything are you in debt to anybody? That's part of the whole unionization question. Phlox is aiming for the last one, I guess, the farthest back.
And you miss that one too, but again, just by a little tiny margin. And the frog just goes, nah, I just come here sometimes because it's good money.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Can I throw the knives now? I'm better at those, I think.
Well, first, and the
I'd like to
frog
think.
pulls out a crimson box and slides it on over to you.
Phlox takes it.
And the spell over them breaks. And the frog leans on the counter and places the daggers beside the box that the hand axes was in and goes, do you still want to play?
Phlox feels like that's questionable. They'll consider it a second. They're gonna take a peek in the box first.
There are all 4 daggers, the same kind that Cat had used, and you watched them use them. They're all nice and clean now. Cleared free of any,
Stuff, yeah.
Stuff from the ground.
Fuck it. Phlox will play, because if anything, if they only have 1 gold, they can't do any other games, and that will be their reasoning.
The frog smiles, takes... what?
I was gonna ask if Sforzando could try again to drag Phlox away from the stand.
You can.
No.
So as as you offer out...
This person does not like me today.
Offer out the 2 gold, your big bandman comes up, tall bandman comes up behind you.
I can't imagine he actually manages to drag Phlox off, but I will say he does, crouch down and just add, can we get a move on, please?
I know we are. Consider, I'm doing this really quick, and it's fine. I'm sorry.
You have a job to
do. I know it is. I promise. I'm very serious. Also, I have an idea and a plan. For the knives now?
Yes, 2 gold.
Okay. Phlox hands over 2 gold. They
no
now
one else
only
stepping
have
in for this
gold.
at the moment, by the way.
I do need Phlox to make a acrobatics check.
Ducky knows better than to get in between Phlox and the potential of more knives. So no.
Cat is too embarrassed.
It is unfortunate, Sforzando, that Phlox is very determined to give this frog their gold and slips out of your grasp to do it.
Just ducks.
Yeah, he just steps back, surprised for a moment, snorts and rolls his eyes.
Cool.
But is Carmiña still holding his hand, by the way? Is she still under the spell, or does he have to, keep a grip?
Carmiña, make me another charisma saving throw.
God damn it. Give me a second.
To see if you can save against the effect. The frog... Yeah, Carmiña's still struggling to get to the stand to line up to play.
Yeah, he doesn't do anything else with Phlox because he's busy holding Carmiña.
The frog goes, 1 sec, and then really quickly goes through and collects the hand axes, and then says, all yours.
Okay. Phlox is gonna throw the first one. At probably the farthest back.
So you throw that first one, and it goes ka-shunk. Like, it's right dead center. And the frog goes, woo, woo.
Amazing. Okay. Phlox is definitely not preening a little at their own expertise. Yeah, that's the one of the middle ones.
And it goes, again, dead center, ka-shunk.
Gonna do the other middle one.
You just getting them all dead center.
And then they're gonna do the last one.
All 4 dead center. Wow, you weren't kidding. Alright, see. The frog leans over, down, seems to scrabble for a moment. He pulls out another box. This time, it's a very cool, cobalt blue color, and slides that on over to you. Special prize.
Fuck yeah. Phlox is gonna turn around and hand Carmiña the red box and go, I don't know what's in this one, but if you don't like it, we can see what's in this one, and we can do a tradesies or something.
Oh, thank you.
With the prize in your hand, Carmiña, you no longer want to play the game.
Fuck yeah!
Oh, she's a script and she's holding on to the box.
Inside the crimson red box is a dagger forged of glass. Inside the cobalt one is a dagger forged of silver.
Oh.
Fuck yeah, that's gonna be useful.
Oh.
The frog gives a wide smile and goes, "Thanks for coming and playing my game. Come back sometime."
Sure, we'll see about it. Phlox now has 1 gold and a silver dagger. And they fixed Carmiña!
Yep.
And Carmiña has a knife now.
And Theodore, while you were playing, had seemed to calm down. So, nobody else wants to play the game. You guys are now free.
Yeah, it's just like kind of fidgeting with his own box. I'm pretty sure you already took a look inside of it and just like looking at the rest, like kind of like we should go, but not saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's actually 16.
Is it possible to slip between this game stall and the souvenir stall to get to the other side?
Yes.
Cool. Phlox is gonna lead everyone in between there so they don't have to try any more charisma saves or anything.
Are you guys going to stealth again? Because this little thing broke everyone's stealth.
Oh yeah, because Carmiña got caught from the thing, so I'm assuming that broke her con-
It didn't break her concentration. It's just everyone broke stealth.
So you have to reroll.
Yes.
Damn it, my spell!
It really is. Okay, let's go. Sneak.
After that trace should be up.
Yep.
It's
So that's
still
a
up.
plus 10.
It's only been like a minute.
Mm-hmm.
It lasts for an hour.
It sure is a spell.
Sure is a spell.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Hey. Woo.
Hey.
Thank God.
Holy shit.
Oh, I forgot the plus 10.
God damn it, what is with the 8?
So
That's an 18.
It's
yeah,
18.
Carmiña, that's an Sorte, that's an 18 because of Pass
18.
Without Trace.
18
All
for
right.
Carmiña and 24 for Ducky.
Ah, sorry. I misunderstood totally. Sorry.
It's fine.
You're good.
Put a little one there, it's fine.
18 plus
Bless Lily.
Also, shout outs to Phlox right now for 39.
Yeah.
They rolled a 19 and they have a plus 10 in stealth, so the added plus 10, it was a plus 20.
Phlox
So-
just turns invisible for a second. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna make a joke here.
It's an animation glitch. Don't
Phlox
mind.
appears in the Eclipse Cathedral for some reason.
Oh my god.
Stealth so hard they appeared in my other campaign.
T-posing in the corner a la Blair Witch Zelbear. Their idle walking animation is them walking into the wall, T-posing, Blair Witch style. Just disappear again.
Patties. Minus one, of course. So, it seems like, Ducky, is yours 24?
Yes, there's
Yes.
24.
Okay.
I
Everyone.
forgot to add the 10.
Yeah. Roll again, real quick, because you're holding a squirming baby.
I was gonna, yep, there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that's,
27.
it's still 24.
Mhm.
Yep.
Alright, so all of you, walk away from the stall and practically disappear.
Mhm.
Let's see. And most of you catch sight of the person you had seen on the bridge come around the corner just as you guys start to walk into the alleyway. And this person seems to be looking for someone. You continue to walk in the alleyway.
Mm. Mm. Oh, we're all, like, basically standing in the alleyway watching, fine, short, green-haired, friend, question mark, looking for someone.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Has stopped and actually like looking at this person.
Yeah, Phlox has paused a moment.
Is anyone else pausing?
Yeah. Stopping the
Ducky is grabbing whatever snack they've been giving to the baby and probably didn't notice until like right before they hit the person in front of them and then they'd stop.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Lucifer goes because you hit Lucifer.
Sorry, Lucy.
Shh. Lucifer just kind of looks back where everyone is looking and then looks back towards the group, goes, so what are we waiting for?
Spying.
He just
Spying really hard.
kind of nods. So person that was on the bridge just kind of walks past where you guys are hiding in the alleyway and is just looking at everyone at in the crowd.
Hmm.
If they've moved past us, then Now is probably the best shot.
Good point. Good point.
Oh god, I am
I'm assuming we stopped because we didn't want them to notice us, so if they're not looking in our direction, is what I meant.
They're not.
Probably have to see it through.
They seem very concentrated on their task, and as they walk by the alleyway, you hear them go, "Where did they go?" What?
I mean, we can also grab them into the alleyway. And
What do you
Never
want to
mind.
do?
Not beat the shit out of them.
What?
Let's not
Yeah,
abduct
we
them,
have
I
to.
think. Trust me, I thought about it for a second too. I'm also just like, I feel like if that goes wrong, it'll go wrong explosively.
Let's not jump the child in an alley, thanks.
So you guys are going to just move on towards the bathhouse?
I bought kidnapping, but I'm gonna do what the group does.
Cat is also just like looking at this person, looking back, and like you see him fidgeting his feet.
Okay, consider. If we don't kidnap them now, always come back during the day. Or something. Let's not do it in broad midnight when there are a million people around, and if anything starts exploding, we'll have a lot of questions to answer.
I mean, that's not logic.
How about
Only
we
if we're caught with the explosion.
kidnap the child in the first place?
Just talk to him.
We can get past without talking to him as well.
I'm sure they're
Yeah, let 'em
absolutely
get out.
super nice. But yeah, we should probably go ahead and go. Oh wait, we can always talk to them later. Preferably after we've yoinked our target and we have less issues just cutting and running. Goes wrong. When it goes wrong.
Fine.
Just a curious check. Carmiña, Cat, and Ducky, roll me a wisdom save.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Okay.
It shouldn't be that bad, but also.
No,
Hush, hush. Why
Fine.
jinx us? Why
My-
jinx us?
my hands. I have to click on the send message, but my hands are sweating. I have a very bad feeling that
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
So,
Hey.
my hands.
Cat, Ducky,
I
and
only picked myself.
Carmiña, that weird feeling comes over you again. And Ducky and Carmiña just barely managed to wrest themselves from it. But Cat,
The DC was high anyway, so I didn't jinx
Cat,
anyone.
your hands start to fade.
That's not supposed to stealth that good.
Oh
Wait,
shit.
what?
Cat takes a look at his hands and then just gently just scuffles them back, like hiding them with the clothing he has.
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to see if Carmiña perceives that and puts one and one together?
Yeah. Yeah, that would
I
be
guess
a
I roll.
perception. Yeah.
What do
and
I roll?
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay, with the with the passive trace.
No, this would just
Okay.
be a general stealth roll without pass without trace because you're already passing without trace.
Alright, fine. Oh, fuck.
So-
one.
Everyone, you notice Cat look at their hands. Their hands are see-through. And then you watch Cat immediately try to pull their hands behind their back. What? Cat.
What?
What's going on with your hands?
None of your concern.
Anyone else want to say anything?
You are fucking disappearing.
It's fine, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, it's very fine to lose your hands, but yeah, I'm also not feeling very right either. Because I just don't want to have Carmiña realizing what's going on. Can she roll something to realize? I just don't know what.
So Carmiña, you remember earlier that Phlox had one of the cookies that you gave to them, and they seem fine. They seem solid. Cat hasn't eaten anything, and neither has you. Neither has Ducky, and neither has Luciver, Teddy, or Lily. But they've always those other three have always been kind of weird, and they're getting weirder. So
Okay, you can hear like this woman is thinking, which is an activity she's not used to.
We hear the gears turning.
It's like a very rusty mechanism coming to life, like. And she's just gonna get one of the cookies she has left and shove it in her non-existent mouth, and just gesture to Cat to do something. Like, if you don't want to like go poof into nothingness, eat something right now.
mm-hmm.
I can't find the words, but Sforzando would actually probably object at that. Like, how do you know that's the answer?
Well, if I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Fuck.
Food fixes everything.
It certainly does not.
And then
that-
glass
Food-
counts.
He doesn't gesture at his face, but also he does kind of get close where you can tell what he's insinuating.
Food
Yeah.
fixes 95% of problems.
God.
Well, this is not. Maybe this is different.
And what if
mean,
you're wrong?
Well, Phlox is not a cookie.
Sforzando asked, and what if you're wrong?
Then you've had a snack.
Carmiña, are you hurt any? 'Cause roll 2d4. I think that's what the cookies do.
Sorry?
Were you hurt?
No, I was not, so.
So you eat the cookie, because you did eat the cookie, and it feels, warm, kind of like a bit of healing magic. And you would know
She's
what
gonna-
healing magic feels like because you're a druid.
Well, I mean, she's still waiting on that diploma, but. Yeah, like. Listen, this, I don't know how to explain this. Feels right. Phlox is still not a cookie. I don't have I am not grumbling just yet.
Still not a cookie. Everyone.
However, we have like we just have to choose between two things: either poof disappear or something that transformation that might be reverted later.
I have a question. How loud are you guys being?
Phlox has kind of honestly like stepped a little bit farther away from the group.
Mm-hmm.
Carmiña is not. Carmiña is
Everyone's
not.
loud.
Yeah, Carmiña is not trying.
He hasn't been loud.
Mm-hmm.
Cat's
Yeah.
been whispering.
Kind of quiet grumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carmiña is just kind of like yelling, whispering, like, "Why don't you talk like this?" But she's not. She's still like quite scared of everything around her. So
Mm-hmm.
Stage
Mm-hmm.
whisper.
So you guys catch sight of the person on the bridge walk by again, goes, I thought I heard something.
Everyone immediately tense silence.
No, at that I feel like Sforzando would just kind of whatever choice you make it quick. Now let's go.
Points at Cat. It is your turn. Do a thing. Whatever
Cat?
choice Cat makes.
Do it quick.
Cat just takes a look at his hands, takes a look at the person from the bridge, and looks at everybody else, and he fuck.
What does
That's what he
do?
says. Fuck.
He says fuck. Is that his choice?
He pulls out the cookie that Carmiña gave him and takes just a little nibble off of it, not eating it fully.
Roll me 2d4.
Okay.
Are you gonna become a cookie?
5.
Okay, make make a con save at advantage.
Okay.
Also, you heal 5.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ.
So your fingers are still your hands are still see-through, but you don't feel the weirdness getting any weirder.
They gesture up to their hands like, this is still...
It only took like a nibble though. Come on. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. I bet you won't. I bet you won't eat it. I bet you're gonna sit there and be stubborn until you
Shut
shit
up.
away.
Yeah, +1. So, you heal actually 2 more.
2 more? Okay. There you go.
Alright, Lucifer glances out and then looks back and is like, alright, let's go. Who's leading the charge?
Is it our local dipshit stabilized still? Or dipshit affectionate. Okay? I want to make that clear.
I knew the second there wasn't an immediate answer, I was like, yes, wait for it, ... And yeah, Phlox will lead the way. They're also the one
Cat?
being the sneakiest.
Mhm.
Cat will stay at the last of the group, and also he's gonna do something real quick and just leave a single flower at the alleyway. That's it.
Okay. What flower do you leave?
It's one from the his seeds. Just it's a purple flower.
Ah.
It started off as a seed, and he makes it grow and just leaves it there.
Mhm. Okay. So you guys sneak into the little square with the standing clock. And atop the standing clock, there seems to be a fairly tall purple, tune with a boxy head, and he is swinging back and forth from the top of that clock, singing "Simple Eclair."
My God.
There appears to be a strange, purple device, with, it kind of looks like a camera. And I say that as towards the, people from space know that it's a camera. And there is a well-dressed, frog standing beneath him, looking very nervous and going, please get down your evidence. I do not wish for you to come to harm, please. And neither of them are paying any attention to you.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Just ignore this strange fella.
And you guys get to the bridge. And there are a number of people dressed in nice kimonos or hakama walking across. And at the I can look at my map. So where you see the lanterns, there are a couple of frogs welcoming those who are walking across. What do you do? Now don't all jump in at once.
Yes.
Listen.
Get across. Pay no mind to everything else, right?
Hold your breath and count to 10 and walk fast, but don't run. Just look like you belong. It's fine. Everything will be fine.
Cat nods.
Carmiña is just gonna put her hat even lower.
I think Sforzando is actually going to because part of his the uniform he has white gloves, and he's going to take them off and offer them to Cat because their hands are still transparent, and that's kind of a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
Cat takes them and just very gingerly puts them on.
They might be a bit big on Cat, but they work.
It's fine.
Yeah, they're they hang down around Cat's wrists because it's funny. So,
I'd offer you a spare, different pair, but I haven't much luck with my bag.
You're fine.
So, you guys start walking across. Who is holding their breath?
I'm
Hatters.
The Ducky too, since Phlox said to.
Is Sforzando.
God, I don't think he is.
Okay.
Carmiña has like the bandana still. Does that help in any way?
If you're okay, so are you going to hold your breath or not?
I guess she wouldn't know she has to do that. So
I want everyone who's not holding their breath to make me a deception check.
Oh boy.
oh, fuck. Yes, because she is such a good liar. What's your deception? Ah, fuck.
Not the best. Dice Parser, please stop bullying me today. My bag. Thank God.
Fuck my.
And Theodore's is horrendous.
He's too earnest.
Well, Theodore is dead.
Yeah.
So the other one really need to breathe.
Maybe it's like a hobby.
Oh my god!
Theodore's dead. No. So you guys start walking across the bridge. And you reach the middle of the bridge. And standing at the middle of the bridge is a kind of see-through tall being that looks like this.
Oh, friend-shaped.
And they are watching all of you as you walk by them. I need everyone holding their breath to make me a con save.
Okay, since Cat can do those so good.
Is definitely going to wave at the creature very cheerily and happily. They're happy to be here. They look friendly.
Oh no.
Oh, not one baby cries.
Doing great.
So, Phlox, as you wave at this creature, it bends down and gets really close to you really quickly, and you have to take a breath.
Phlox kisses it on the cheek.
Oh my god.
Instinct's bad. I was like, what's your immediate instinct?
This is why I called you dipshit affectionate.
You kiss it on the cheek and it recoils from you, like its mass kind of sinks into the purple shape that is its body. And the people at the near the lanterns look up and over at you and go, "You're not supposed to be here."
Oh no.
And we're going to go to break because the next thing we're going to do is roll initiative.
Oh
I'm gonna be honest, Phlox's first instinct is going to be to jump over the side of the bridge and try and just grab the edge.
God bless. Do not fling yourself to your death.
I need to make myself Attila.
I just break. Come on, we'll be back. We'll be back.
Yeah, I'll be back.
I just want to mention, like, I've mental image of as it's starting. Sforzando just goes, "Nice job, dumbass." Except then I remembered he's got fucking Grolix shit.
Fuck. Hearts, just a question. Since Carmiña went wheel shape on that FPS, do I have one or two?
You have one because you used one of your
Oh.
wild shapes.
Well, fuck.
Considering
Well, it
that
was worth
is
it.
canon.
It was worth it.
Anyway, break time! Hydrate!
Ah,
Hydrate or I'll manifest in your house and pour water down your throat.
you're invited. Do you want coffee or tea?
Water!
Man, I was wondering if I would get to use this fight or not. No, I think I have enough water. Now to set it up. Da 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 da. There we go. Yep. Now that's set up there. Time to open the screen. Time to rearrange everyone. Where's the Phlox? Here's the Phlox. Phlox was here. Everyone was at the midpoint of the bridge. Katrina's in the back. Don't know how far back. Luciver, I think might have been here. Teddy flanking him. Oh, forgot they're on the same one, so I have to. Where's Teddy? There's Teddy. Ah. Yes. There we go. Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and reload my page since we're at break, okay?
Yep. Probably trailing a little behind.
Hello.
Hello. Ah. I'm setting up the map.
I mean, only Phlox was noticed, right?
You don't know that.
I'm just like, Phlox is sitting here at 31 HP, and we haven't had a rest in a million ages.
Yeah, the idea was to get this one last combat and give you guys a chance to do a long rest. Whatever the outcome. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just hoping Phlox doesn't go down or anything, because... Also, I fucking muted, and I just hear Altaria walking by my door going, I can't believe you fucking kissed a fae! And I was like, look, okay? I was like, immediate instinct. Kiss them on the cheek. I don't know. It was very much the whole, like, the relative is coming in way too close. Okay, they want the kiss on the cheek and the hug, and I can just do that and move on, right? They're yelling. Altaria is yelling. My mic isn't picking it up, but they are yelling.
Look, it's because you rolled low on your con.
Mm-hmm.
You really looked at the fae, said, yes, a relative.
No. I don't know. Look, again, I was doing Phlox's first instinct, okay? I panicked. Phlox panicked.
Phlox's first instinct was a smooch.
I mean, at least they didn't stab or punch, because that would have been worse.
You learned to combat either way.
Yeah, but at least now we don't have the friendo angry at us either. Why are you bullying me?
Also, in case nobody knew, I will again spout the cameos. The first cameo was Moth. Player is Blue Jay.
Beloved.
The second
Monster beloved.
cameo, I believe, was Retcon and their Fraudlings by Jade. The third was what's their name? Telltale by Serity Daedalus. She was the one with the multiple hands. And the final cameo was Pritch Twine by Duck.
Amazing.
God
Wonderful.
bless Pritchwine.
Soto, now that you're here, can you tell me where's Kat when this happens?
Cat was on the back of the group.
Okay, so this far back or further?
Probably at that point that far back, yeah.
That far back? Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Phlox has been trying so hard to be sneaky.
You guys don't know what would have happened if you got up there. We don't know what's gonna happen. It wasn't a hard save.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
It wasn't a hard save. And here we are.
I I could hear Altaria laughing. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, fuck you, Heart.
Third name? Let's see. I said Moth, Retcon, and the Fraudlings. Oh, Telltale.
It's Mason's spider goddess.
Oh,
Books.
that's Mason. Okay, cool.
Yeah. They switched to data list online.
Mm.
Ye- They switched their username to data list.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, there were small enough people who went to me and be like, "Hey, here, have character who would just be here in the background." I was like, I get to mention all of them.
Oh
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Bless Pritch Twine though for fucking
Yes.
being chaotic.
Look, Doc told me that they were streaming and doing something stupid, so I'm like, how does this sound? Swinging from the top of a standing clock, singing at the top of their lungs.
Amazing.
Is that stupid enough?
It was decent cover as well, so.
I'm the one who said, yeah, it's gonna be simple and clean because I am a Kingdom Hearts nerd.
Amazing.
So, Jazz, where's Sforzando?
I would have figured he would have been further near the back towards Cat,
Okay.
just because of the glove thing.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move.
But not at the like.
Yeah.
entire back.
I'm gonna move Ducky.
Just move
Maybe
the
I'll
line up.
move. Yeah, maybe I'll move. I'll move Teddy first. There's a lot of pieces I have to keep track of. So many.
Telling you so gently.
DM's curse.
I'll put Teddy right there. And then I'll move Ducky up.
Hey, what about our good friendo that Phlox made friends with?
So to tell you the truth, when you kiss them, they faded. Disappeared.
Amazing. They were just trying to be nice.
You kissed them!
And again,
You're a living thing that just touched a very much not living thing.
You don't know if it's living or not.
My
Phlox
point
is being
stands.
nice.
You're
They
a
were
living
waving
creature,
and smiling.
and whatever the fuck realm this is, and you just touched them. It's probably
Yeah, I
not
can
dead, but
trust her.
you probably did something.
Certainly
Well,
surprised
Phlox
them.
is gonna continue to be nice. How about that? Thank you. Phlox is gonna continue to be nice to that specific Fae in particular. Fuck everybody else.
I just said they disappeared.
Yeah. If they ever see them again, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quick and be right back. And yeah.
Okay, I gotta pull up to where. Okay, I gotta pull up these stat sheets. Close that. Pull up this stat sheet.
This has been the longest day for I'm pretty sure everybody here.
It's been a long whatever amount of time it's been.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a day for you guys, although right now it's nearing evening.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Although it's completely
okay.
pitch dark out.
Hey guys, it's still the same fucking day as we got attacked by the boars.
You got attacked by the boars last night.
It was like almost in the morning, though. It was,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which
God,
is why you still have a problem, Cat.
Cat has been ignoring a lot of things.
Good old repression.
Yep.
I did say I was going to make it, like, less everything happens so much, but I went, or, this is a Fae amusement park. Even if the food no longer wants them to eat it, the games are going to want them to play them.
Yeah, at the very least, we just lose money, if anything.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
We complain, but we complain affectionately. At least I do. I just shout nonsense. Don't worry about whatever I say.
Oh, big thing. I'm out of coffee. This is the bad place.
Oh no!
Yeah, I looked up a bunch of, like, D&D carnival games.
Hell yeah.
So, Altaria, where is Ducky?
In the other room. Hang on.
Ducky left the bridge.
Yeah. Ducky saw the way this is going and was like, you know what? I'm just gonna out. No. Okay. Let's see. Is the T Theodore?
Yep, that's Theodore. Actually, I should
And then-
move Theodore. Theodore would have been flanking him. So he's behind Phlox, right here.
And then that's Sforzando behind Ducky, yeah?
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, that looks about right.
Okay.
Ducky normally hangs back a little bit, but with the way everything's been going, that's, yeah.
Mhm. Now all I need to do is ask Sorte.
Yeah.
Where is Carmiña on this bridge? You can't be further than Ducky or Phlox.
Wait, 1, 2. Jesus Christ! I sorry. I just really don't know how shit works. So, my brain gets stuck in trying to make a good decision. No, shit! No, come back! Sorry, the map just
Fine,
fucking
it
died for me.
happens. Don't worry. No, it happens. It happens.
It's okay.
It was everyone.
Audio, don't
Yeah.
worry about it. Listen, at the very least, it's funny as hell.
It is very funny.
What are we
Yeah,
talking
no, it
about?
was-
Where is Carmiña in the group?
Yeah, sure. Put me next to Sforzando, sure.
Okay.
What is making good choices in D&D? I don't know.
There are only choices, no good and bad.
I call bullshit on that. You're telling that to the person who has spent how many 13 gold in cookies?
Look. There are no bad choices. There are only choices, and what makes the plot and the interesting story.
14 cookies and a kiss. Oh god.
How did it end up like this?
Sorry, I'm actually like on the side. I am giving my brother a live blog of the game, and he just sent like he just basically said like how to translate this. Oh yeah, typical.
Blue Jay, I swear to God.
Oh my god, Blue Jay!
I want to shout out Blue Jay for being our loyal audience member for every one of these games this far.
They're beloved.
Yeah. Blue Jay are
Yeah.
beloved.
Beloved.
Yeah, no, I have to stand up for Blue Jay here. I totally started that.
Okay, are you guys ready to roll initiative?
Let's go,
Never.
baby. Kind of thing.
We're just gonna
I don't
gel.
think anyone's really ready at the moment, but we're doing.
Emotionally, physically, spiritually, metaphysically.
I have sent already. I have talked with my lawyer. I already have my. How do you call it? My testament. My last will.
Your testimony, yeah.
my will.
I don't want to be first. Why do I keep rolling first for initiative? This always happens.
Too bad.
Phlox did an
mercy upon
oopsie
you.
and everyone suffers. I feel like our first course of action is to be fucking booking it. I feel like
I
if
was
we
gonna
all
say
dash at
backtracking.
once and scatter, it can't catch us all.
Scatter.
All right.
Scatter! Where
We
to?
run past them.
It's called opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
This is this thing called opportunity attacks, and also they're in a straight line across the bridge, so you'd have to get at least 2 of them and manage to squeeze through their space.
We will simply squeeze right past them. It'll be fine.
It's not how this works.
Tell logic. We will simply not.
One of our largest party members is not attuned, in case you haven't noticed.
We will simply be too
Our
slippery
three
for them
largest-
to catch us.
Largest are all real kind. The cat,
Like water?
Well,
Wait,
looks at
Just
Sforzando, looks away.
because he's attuned right now doesn't mean he understands how the fuck that works.
Yeah. Okay.
We will simply slip through them like water off a duck's back.
Shut me up.
Let him.
Smooth
Shut
like
me
shark
up.
skin.
Shut
Yeah.
me up.
Smooth like shark skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Then it's Ducky for the 16. Then it's Sforzando. I just wrote your name as Jack because my brain does not compute.
Fair
Then
enough.
it's Teddy.
That's absolutely fair. Actually, kind of the reason I gave him a more simple first name.
Carmiña.
The other reason is just because I wanted the name to match the initials of John Philip Sousa.
Mm-hmm.
Valid.
Okay, is that everyone?
Italian.
Amazing. Wonderful.
Music words, your options are like Italian or German. So,
Lucifer, Phlox, Ducky, Jack, Teddy, Carmiña, Attendants, and the Bullfrogs.
It really just is our 2 PTSD youngins.
Alright. So that is everyone. Kat, you're up first. What are you doing? They look very upset and they've stepped onto the bridge towards your group.
Who are they looking at specifically?
Well, the red ones, which are the attendants, they appear to be, they look like the thin frog that you saw trying to convince the purple toonish man to come down.
Mm-hmm.
And they are looking right at Phlox. The bullfrogs are looking at you, all of you in general. There are spirits and other peoples of other types scattering from you and your group.
Okay. Is it possible to try and reach over to Phlox in order to touch them and then just stashing away as if they were a normal person, quote unquote?
It is not possible from your current position to reach over and touch Phlox. You'd have to move towards Phlox.
Okay, I can use up a bit of. I will use up a little bit of movement to kind of move over to Fox to touch them a bit, and then just scatter. I guess.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I need you. So that's 5, 10 to push through Lucifer, touch Phlox, and then move away from them. I need you to make me a deception check.
Okay.
Are you going to use your full movement?
Most likely, but they want to do an action first, so they're not gonna be able to dash.
Okay.
Deception, right?
Yep. Make me a deception check.
Okie dokie. Yes. Okay.
You think you've done it. All right.
Right.
What are you going to do?
And
What's your action?
Cat is casting jump. For Phlox.
Oh boy.
Hey, can I have
Okay.
the information for that spell? Because,
Yes.
All right.
Don't worry, it's when you want it to happen.
10. And then you move back 15, 20,
Yep.
25, 30. Right there, good?
Yep. Yep, it's fine.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
Yes.
This is gonna be hilarious.
Especially because I'll just mention this: your jump speed or like your jump distance is based on your strength score, not your dash.
Gosh.
Rippled either way. I'm pretty sure Fox also has just a normal strength, so it's fine. It's fine.
10. It's a 10.
So it's gonna be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. So if that's your turn, that makes it Lucifer's turn, who hasn't a clue as to what to do. Lily is going to move 5, 10, 15 right here. Is just gonna stand there. And then Lucifer is going to move back. And I guess gonna roll deception for him too. Because it seems like a very good unspoken plan.
Mm-hmm.
Phlox's bait, electric boogle.
I'm so sorry, Phlox, but you got something going for you at the least.
They're the sacrificial lamb. Also, with the highest stealth mod, they would be probably the easiest to lead them off and then disappear. So, Fox is good at a handful of things. Stirring shit and running away from their problems is high up there.
You got 1 minute with it, by the way, just so you know.
Perfect.
Is there any spells he's going to do? You watch as he mutters to himself and waves his hands, and then he immediately turns and runs, and a couple of duplicates seem to split off from him as he casts mirror image. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna go right there.
Okay. Hand an unlovable hand.
And that's his turn. Phlox, what are you doing?
Phlox is gonna be really stupid as per usual. Phlox is going to essentially run up to the first blue one, jump over them, and take off running.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15. You jump 5, 10.
30 feet.
15, 20, 25. We'll just pretend this is 30. Make me an acrobatics check to see if you land without hurting yourself.
Absolutely.
And number one needs to make an attack of opportunity.
Fine.
That's a +5 to hit. Do, 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 do. Does
Also,
a
on their
15
way,
hit you?
meets it. It meets it.
Okay. So you guys watch as this large bullfrog reaches up and its hands extend into nasty claws and it slashes at Phlox as they fly by.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and I guess roll damage. Phlox is
Oh, that's
making
max
himself
damage.
a nuisance.
That's a 9.
Yeah. Okay, so
Okay, so you run into the foyer. I'm not gonna move you there.
No, they're not running into the foyer. They're breaking off to the side.
Okay, so you.
They're not an idiot. They're not running right into the hornet's nest. They're not that stupid.
Okay, you. This 5, 10. What was your acrobatics? That's fine. You land not great. Your ankle hurts a little, but you're fine. And you dash off to the side. There does seem to be a gate there.
You can do bonus
Phlox
action
is gonna-
dash.
Yeah, Phlox is. They're gonna either jump again or they're just gonna straight up expeditious retreat or dash over and through it.
Sure.
They're gonna either jump it or just go right through. They would probably try and jump it first, honestly.
Okay. You jump up on top of the, because there is a top to the gate, so you jump on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
They're just gonna keep running is the thing.
Okay. So I'm gonna say you jump on top of it, and there's a tree there, and you could definitely, just take your time. You could climb down the tree. You could just climb down the tree.
Yeah, they're just going. They're being loud. They're being a distraction. Probably making a lot of Pokemon noises and sprouting Growlix.
Okay. That's your turn.
And yeah, and just for flavor, because both Altaria and Blue Jay brought it up, I feel like there definitely should be a moment of it was only a kiss, and then in parentheses, it was only a kiss.
Ducky, what are you doing? It is your turn.
I was looking up a spell. Okay. It's, I'm double checking. I'm sorry.
No, you're dressed up as one of the workers there.
Yeah.
And you're holding the baby.
Yeah. But also.
What are you doing?
Oh no. Oh no.
You gotta make a decision.
60 feet. 2. Oh, I've lost the map.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
I have
30,
the wrong map.
35, 40, 45, 50. Phlox is 50 feet from Ducky. And getting further away.
Okay. No, I was So
55.
Ducky is going to. Oh dear. Ducky is going to. You're right. Slip past Lucifer and Sforzando to
Okay.
go stand.
You mean Lily and Sforzando?
Oh, is that okay? That's Lily. I
Yeah.
thought that was Lucifer. My
No,
B.
that's Lily.
Okay.
Sorry. It's a little confusing, but you're
Oh,
going
yeah.
to slip past them.
Mm-hmm. And then go probably next to Cat. Slip and stand next to Cat.
10, 15. Here?
You moved too far. Yeah, that's fine.
Uh,
No, not you. Sorry, I was doing math.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15. That's 15 feet.
Okay. And then sorry, I was expecting to do one thing and then my brain went, but you can do this instead. Shoot. Ducky will Is this guy's self-concentration?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Let me double check for you for a sec.
Okay, thank you.
It is not concentration. It just lasts an hour.
Okay. Ducky will hold Ray of Sickness,
Okay.
which is part of Trickery Domain. So they will hold Ray of Sickness for if it looks like if it looks like any of them are going to run towards Phlox.
Okay.
No. Yeah, I've said it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. Is
Yep.
that your whole turn?
Please
Yep,
run
since
away
I
at least
forgot-
a little bit.
Nope, this is fine.
This is
Yeah,
fine?
that's it.
Yep. Okay. Jack,
Yes.
it's your turn.
Okay. So, fun fact: most of Sforzando's spells are damaging.
Mm-hmm.
Other fun fact: most of them do thunder damage, which means they're very loud.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
However, he has like one or two of them that are not.
Ooh.
So he is actually going to cast one of his only non-damaging spells, Fear, and it's a code, so just on all of them.
Okay.
So,
Let's see. I need 1, 2.
it's Wisdom saves.
1, 2 for the attendants. 1, 2, 3 for the bullfrogs. Wisdom save?
Yes.
Okay.
Find his DC.
Okay.
It's not the best because unoptimized builds, but you know.
Need to roll that one because I accidentally nudged and I don't remember what it was. That's fine. Okay. Wow. Alright. Let's see. Wisdom. Oh! Lovely. Wisdom is both +1. Makes it easy on me. So that's 8 + 1. 2 + 1. Those are the attendants. And the 13 + 1. A 15 + 1. And a 2 + 1. So the 2 attendants are definitely feared. What is your spell save, DC?
It's a 14.
Okay, so 2 of the bullfrogs make it, 1 does not.
So for Fear specifically, it is a frightened effect, and while it also says it has to drop whatever they're holding.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're frightened by this spell, the creature must take the dash action and move away from me by the safest available route on each of its turns, unless there's nowhere to move. What is it?
Okay.
And if it loses line of sight, it can remake the wisdom saving throw. Otherwise, it's still stuck frightened.
Mm-hmm. It must use the dash?
Yes.
Okay.
Frightened with the spell, a creature must take the dash action and move away by the safest available route on each of its turns.
Okay. Alright. What are you doing next? You've got movement still.
He's actually probably just gonna stay in between everyone.
Okay. So right there?
But, yes, but also, bonus action, he's got inspiration, bard things.
Uh-huh.
I have to remember the range on it to see if Phlox is in range of it. Where is it? God.
More movement.
Thanks.
Okay, but 5, 10, 15, 20,
Within 60 feet.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Phlox is just barely within your range.
So, Sforzando, takes out his violin he had. And in the middle of the song he's playing, which is, it's meant to sound, like, really eerie, and in the middle of it he does, a big flourish, and that gives Phlox inspiration before it goes back to being, creepy violin music.
Amazing. Okay. That's Jack's turn. It is now Teddy's turn. Teddy, what the heck are you gonna do here? That is a good question. You've got... So, you guys watch as a whirling aura of brilliant silver and kind of grayish energy swirls around Teddy. And then Teddy is what is he going to do? That is a good question after that. Teddy, after doing that, is going to single step backwards towards Lucifer. Ah, I did not mean to make it smaller.
Control C, Control C.
Okay, there we go. Teddy's gonna stand right there, and going to ready an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast?
Yup!
Like, Warlock Eldritch Blast?
Like the Warlock Eldritch Blast?
Yes! He's going to ready an Eldritch Blast for if any of them get closer.
Well, fuck.
It's Carmiña's turn. Carmiña, what you doing?
God, sorry, bear with me. I don't think Carmiña can do anything, and everybody else, it seems like...
You can always ready an action.
Huh?
You can always ready an action. If there's nothing you can do at the moment, you can decide, hey, there's this action I want to take if something happens, and you can ready that so when the thing happens, you can do whatever your action was then.
Actually I don't know exactly what would be good for me to do, so I'm just gonna hold my action. Sorry about that.
So, there are multiple things you could do. You could hold a spell. Or you could
Like-
hold your last wild shape.
Like Ducky's holding their spell if someone gets close to Phlox. Otherwise, they're just waiting for a moment.
I think, yeah, like if someone managed to actually hold Phlox, Carmiña is gonna hold onto her wheel shape.
Okay. So if anyone's going towards Phlox, you're going to wild shape into what?
See, sorry, I actually don't exactly know how this works, so I think it's better if I just wait until my next turn, because I cannot imagine right now how that will work, you know?
Okay. You can
Yeah.
can wait to see what happens. And that's fine.
Like, yeah.
It's okay. So now it's the attendant's
Okay,
turn.
wait,
yeah, you
wait,
can take the dodge action too. Yes?
Actually, like, would it be... Would you allow if someone else makes an attack and they get discovered, apart from Phlox, that Carmiña then is gonna cast... she's gonna cast Entangle in the area the bullfrogs are?
So what is she going to cast?
Entangle. Jesus, let me...
Entangle?
Tangle.
Okay.
Yes!
Yes.
How much do I owe you for the English lesson? I have a button and a coin that is not from Europe.
So, what I'm
Listen,
going
let's
to
just keep
say is that, just a reminder, you have Pass Without Trace up currently. It will drop when you cast Entangle.
Yes, so if someone else ends up like being discovered too, if they cast an attack, that she's gonna actually change that. She's gonna go into a straight wheel shape. That's easy for me. Sorry about that.
Okay.
Hearts.
Are you going to wild shape into a... I think you can wild shape into a direwolf with how...
Yes, that's my idea. I got it up already. It will be a direwolf. Yes.
Okay. Yep. Alright. So, if someone else gets attacked, you wild shape into a direwolf.
Yes.
Alright. Okay, so now it is the attendant's turn, and they're frightened. They have to run. Let's see, which...
Away with thee! Be gone!
Okay. Alright, I'm trying to...
Fucking Yochio.
I forgot to mark the spell slot. Wait.
Yep. Okay.
Mark.
So this one is going to run this way. 5, 10, 15, 20, and go through the gate. Ducky, do you want to do anything as they get here? Because they're going towards Phlox.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. So cast your
just
spell.
Let me double check. I had that up. So it is on a hit. Okay. I had to double check.
And fear is high enough level to where if you hit it, it doesn't drop the fear either. So you're free to do that.
Okay.
Where's sticking out?
Okay.
That does not hit it.
Okay.
So you fling your spell, and it ducks through the gate in its fear before you can actually hit it. So it is... Phlox, I'm gonna say Phlox is now on the ground. Inside this little area here. And we're gonna pretend... We're gonna pretend that...
We're gonna pretend.
We're gonna pretend.
We're gonna pretend.
They duck around this attendant here. Ducks inside and is now right here next to you. We're going to pretend this area right here is more of the garden that you're in now, because that's on a different map thing.
It'd be like that.
No dual map wielding.
I cannot dual map wield. Alright.
Because of the stream.
Yep.
It'd be like that.
Let's see.
It's fine.
And B right here is gonna run the same way and get in the doorway. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's in the door. And it can move farther because this attendant would have dashed right past you. Phlox.
That's fine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Would Phlox get opportunity attack or no?
Mm-hmm.
Phlox would not take the opportunity attack. If anything, they'd hide and let it pass by them.
Fair enough.
25, 50,
Making sure.
55, 60.
It would also use your reaction, so you couldn't use the other thing if needed.
Mm-hmm.
So.
That one here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This is 35, right? 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's right there. Now those two are now both in the garden. So.
Have they broken line of sight with
yes.
Sforzando? They have. So is that at the end of their turn or at the end of my turn? God, the tab switched.
Used a Dax action, but I believe it is at the end of their turn.
Where the fuck did my spells tab go? It went to the void, I guess. Hold on.
It's okay. While frightened.
Here.
If the creature ends its turn in a location where it doesn't have line of sight, it can make a wisdom save.
So, they make wisdom saves now that they've broken line of sight.
Now that they've ended their turns. 11 plus 1 is not going to do it.
Nope.
But a 16 plus 1 will.
Yes.
So A has broken through. But B is still quite afraid of the spooky music that it can still hear. And now it is the bullfrog's turn. Okay. See. One of them did not save, so that will be one. One did not save. It is going to run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How far can it move? Yeah, 30. 35. 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It's in the garden. It ends its turn. And does not make the save, because that was a 4 plus 1.
Oh.
Nada.
Now, these other two saved. So, because you cast a spell at them, they're going to come and attack you.
Fair point.
3 will move first. 5, 10, 15, 20. Walk right up to you, lumber right up to you, and attack you. It makes 2 claw attacks.
Oh boy.
That means Carmiña can react as well.
Carmiña, this bullfrog, lumbered up to Sforzando and then did the really creepy claw thing and slashed Sforzando 2 times.
Aye.
So mark
Well,
off
there's
your
also-
wild shape.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Someone's attacking me, so your held action was triggered.
Yeah, so I am so sorry about that, everybody. Yeah,
That's-
Carmiña is gonna transform into a dark wolf. So
Don't apologize. That's literally how held actions work. You are absolutely fine.
Yep. So let's see, 7
I-
plus 5.
Well,
my whole life is apologizing, Jazz. Sorry.
Shut.
See?
Yeah,
I will
this
manifest your
definitely doesn't hit.
No. I will manifest into your house and just symbol hold you up to the street.
Okay.
You are welcome.
Now that something has attacked, Teddy's gonna release that Eldritch Blast, and I have to make a roll for Teddy. It's yeah, 1d20 plus 3. Let's make this one for Teddy. What was that? That
You just
does
wanna
not
say-
hit.
Oh, rip. I just want to mention,
You.
so like he's getting attacked because the instrument he's playing is like a violin, which requires you to just be in like a really specific stance. So I just want you to imagine just like the way he moves around to dodge the attacks while continuing to play the violin.
Yeah.
Nice.
This shimmering silver light, which seems to, for a moment, form a fish, slides right by the large bullfrog in front of Sforzando, and Teddy goes, "Ah, nuts." The other one is gonna... It's this one. Yeah, it's this one. The other one is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, and attack the direwolf. So, 2 attacks. So 10, does that hit your direwolf, Carmiña?
You're asking for me for the armor class, right?
Yep, for the armor class
no.
of the direwolf.
10 doesn't hit.
Okay. Does the next one hit, which is a 16?
That hits.
Okay, that's 1d6. Oof. 6 plus 3. I am really rolling max damage here. Take 9 damage to your direwolf.
Alright.
Okay. And that is all of the enemies' turns. It is now Cat's turn. Cat, so they don't seem to be paying any attention to you, but Sforzando and Carmiña are, you know, standing there and attacking.
Fuck. Okay.
His goal was to get them to run off, so you know. Technically no damage, but you know everyone else is attacking now.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I mean, the thing is it they saw that as an attack on their person. You cast magic at them.
That's fair, but I'm just saying the way I was thinking at the moment. Because again, most of his spells are combat oriented.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta run instead.
Coward!
Oh my god.
What's Katrina going to do? You have a choice.
Well, they're now attacking Carmiña. They're not going. It's Jack. I'm looking at a spell. Hold on, I'm reading it. Okay. Is it possible to cast Tidal Wave at them and have a Tidal Wave come up? We're just like in between Sforzando and Carmiña and going towards the two other people.
Let me see.
Yeah, because it's 10 feet wide. Let me pop in the spell for you.
I can't believe Cat's gonna fucking cast Surf a la Pokemon.
I mean, if you specify that it's starting at the line, you're going to get Lily, but...
It's 10 feet wide.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, you could just get
So
the
Lily
two
should be fine.
bullfrogs.
Yeah, so Cat's gonna do that. So that would be a dex saving throw for them.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the two of them. Let's see, what is their dex? +1. They are not very... They're averagely dexterous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is a dirty 20 from one of
Oh,
them.
okay.
So a 19
And they are
plus
frogs.
1, and a 16 plus 1.
Oh, that just meets it. They still take half damage, though.
Okay, roll your damage.
Uh-huh. That's not what I need to roll. 48. They take half of 23, so it'll be like 11?
Yeah, it'd be 11.
Mm-hmm. And Cat's gonna start actually going towards Phlox, because at this point, like, god damn it.
Uh-huh.
Phlox is gonna hide.
Well,
Well,
10.
Well, at the very least, get towards the fucking bathhouse now, since there's now an open
15.
way towards them.
20, 25, 30. That's as far as you get.
That's fine.
Towards the bathhouse.
You're welcome for the open path.
Yeah. Because the only reason Cat didn't run towards the bathhouse is because it was blocked off.
Mm-hmm. So.
That is a method to my madness.
Okay.
I plan things out sometimes.
That's 3 and 2. 3, 2. They're both at 34. Okay. That is your whole turn. Unless you have a bonus action.
I do not have a bonus.
Luciver is going to curse under his breath. What will you do? What will you do? Let's see. Mirror image is is not a concentration. Oh. Fancy that.
Oh.
Okay, so Lucifer is gonna go, ugh. Alright. And he's going to form shadowy tendrils out of his hand, and something that looks a lot like a keyblade appears there, made out of shadow.
Once again, the fucking keyblade. Ah.
And he's gonna go 5, 10...
I once again T-pose on my Zero Kingdom Hearts knowledge.
25... Huh.
Are you winning, kids?
30. And he's gonna hold his action if either of those two bullfrogs move. Lily is just going to stand there. Okay. Okay. Who's next?
Phloxes.
It's Phlox's turn. Phlox. These 3 people have just raced past you into this garden that you've climbed down into.
They're hiding immediately. They're going
Okay.
quiet immediately, soundlessly, and they're hiding.
Roll me stealth.
Okay.
You're not within 30 feet of Carmiña, so...
I'm not.
I think the Pass Without Trace would have gone off for Wild Shape as well.
Mm,
But I don't remember if Wild Shaping breaks your concentration or not. I
It
know there's a thing
should-
in some
it-
rules.
it shouldn't, I think? Or
Oh,
I don't know.
It either... I think it might not break concentration on a spell you already have cast, but you can't cast anything new. And I
Yeah.
think
Yeah. Not talk.
Yeah, you can't cast anything,
talking.
but it doesn't break your concentration. Although, did something hit you, Carmiña?
You can't cast spells in your
No.
ability to take any action that requires translated capability.
Actually, yeah, I actually
Right.
got
So
hit
roll me a
on damage.
concentration check with
So
the
that's
Oh my God.
Direwolf's Con.
Well, that's fucking terrible. Ah, shit. This is not the right place, sorry.
D-
Ow. D&D is so weird.
Oh, yeah, no.
Oh,
Nay.
yeah, pass
It's
without
hard to keep
trace
the
as
spell
well.
up when you are now doggo.
Yep, pass without
Yeah.
trace is gone. That's okay.
She's yeah.
Anyways, so you think you've hidden pretty well. It's actually kind of easy, because there's a bunch of, like, bushes around here, so it's easy for you to just duck into one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So you think you're hidden pretty well.
Phlox was being loud, and now they've immediately switched off and gone completely quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And they are getting as small and hidden away as they can.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ducky, it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Ducky will move up behind Cat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20 is behind Cat.
Mm-hmm. And we'll cast Bless on who else is there? Carmiña, Sforzando, and probably Teddy.
Okay.
Lucifer is also there.
Is that Lucifer? Who's behind me there?
Behind you
Lucifer?
is Teddy. Lucifer is right to the next to Katrina. Lucifer is the O.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that gives a plus D4 to attack or saving rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Carmiña, Sforzando, and Teddy are blessed.
Mm-hmm.
That's an action. You still have some movement, because I think that was only 20.
Mm-hmm. Was it? Okay.
Yeah, it was only 20 movement.
Yeah. Okay. No, staying right there should be fine. I don't want to... Ducky doesn't want to push past anybody to get through.
Mm-hmm.
Bottlenecking is bad enough as is. What is... Okay, that one... Oh, Bless is a first level. I had another one. Being sneaky, though.
So, Bless is a first level spell.
Mm-hmm. Action. Okay. Yeah, no, I think that will do it. Ducky's trying to be a little bit under the radar here.
Mm-hmm.
So that will do it.
Okay. Jack, your turn. What are you doing?
Well, now that he's actively being attacked,
Mm-hmm.
I think at this point he is probably going to cast Shatter at an area behind, off to the side-ish of the bridge, because it's 10-foot radius. So if he just kind of does it back.
Yeah, you could do it so you only get the 2 bullfrogs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a con, right?
Yep. Con saves. There's also a thing about inorganic material, but I don't think that matters.
They're frogs.
Is a
Technically,
frog organic? Are these frogs organic?
Well, no, it's a creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage, because the point is you're cracking metal.
I'm pretty
Organic
sure.
frogs.
I'm pretty sure quaggoths are organic.
Yeah. Blue Jay, he's aiming it a bit up specifically to not do that. I'll let you know that now.
Con. 8 plus 3. That's one of them.
Nope.
On their saves, I roll so low. How much damage are they taking?
Not a lot of damage, but they take damage.
Mm-hmm.
And Shatter is not like Thunderwave, so it's not a booming noise that everyone can hear. It's probably just, people on the bridge. Or if anyone is still on the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Might notice just the loud noise.
I'm pretty sure there are quite a few people in the outskirts of the bridge that is hearing this battle going on.
Yeah.
It's just a show, people. It's just a show.
I mean, if you want, you can probably argue that considering one of the people here is a musician.
All right, is that your whole turn?
Bonus action, he's still got inspiration left. He has all 3 of those uses according to my sheet. And Phlox has one already, so I think I'm gonna cast the other one on probably Carmiña.
All right.
So you have an inspiration die as well.
Are you sure to cast it an inspiration?
Mm-hmm.
It's a bonus action. I can do that.
Yep.
A bonus action.
Yep.
Yes. Jack is a bard.
Yep.
A jacked one. Haha!
All
You
right.
have a D8 that you can add to any D20 roll, whether it be attack, a check, a save, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay.
a weapon damage roll, or you can use your reaction to add it to your armor class.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Okay.
he's a Valor Bard, so you get combat inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. It is now Teddy's turn. Let's see. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, Teddy is going to. Oh, so this swirling aura ends, and he's like, "Oh, that was not what I expected." I forgot how to do a Russian accent, so forgive me. Teddy's gonna Eldritch Blast.
Annex. Eldritch Blast.
You already know any NPC for Dungeons and Dragons. It's an honorary accent.
Yep.
That's how it works.
I'm just saying. So just reminding the audience that Teddy has a Russian accent.
Yes. And bless.
And bless.
Yeah.
D4. He is going to need that.
Yeah.
So that's 8 plus 3 plus 2. 13. So it's interesting because without the guiding hand of the way, Teddy would have missed.
Hey.
You guys watch as Teddy okay, I think I've got this, and flings the silver energy that forms into a fish, and there's this moment like a pathway is being drawn to one of the bullfrogs, and the fish hits it. And I gotta do damage. That's a D10. Where are my D10s? Here's a D10.
They're in detention.
Shut.
Okay. So Bullfrog 3. This takes 5 damage. These at 21. Alright. That was Teddy's turn. It is now Carmiña's turn. Carmiña.
Carmiña is gonna bite the mother pecker that is attacking Sforzando.
You can bite number 2. You cannot bite number 3.
God damn it, map! Sorry, I'm actually... Alright, yeah, fair. I'm gonna bite then the guy I can bite, and... Dire wolves have pack tactics, so that's an advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated.
You
Will
don't.
that...
You don't have another wolf with you, but you can make a bite attack.
I think pack tactics technically also counts with party members.
Oh, it does?
Yeah,
just-
sorry.
It's the wolf's allies, and we're Carmiña allies.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so roll with advantage.
Because you're next to Sforzando.
Mm-hmm.
If Carmiña was alone, she would have gone spider.
Do the
That's...
bite. Do the bite.
Do the bite.
Sorry, that's...
Bite it real good.
1d20 plus 5.
Okay, thank you, I was looking for that number.
And roll a d4 and add it to it because you are blessed.
Yep.
Shit, how I do that now?
Roll a d4. 1d4.
Hi, yes,
D4, like that. Yeah.
I went to high school.
It's okay.
You got a maximum before.
Yep, you've got a maximum. So that's an 18, and that definitely hits. Roll your damage.
My
You can roll your advantage, see if you get a crit.
Oh yeah, roll again, see if you get a crit.
Come on, crit. Come on, crit.
Okay. Do I roll again?
Yes.
D20
damage?
plus-
D20 plus 5.
Ah!
It's okay. D20 plus 5. And then roll a D4.
Yeah, I don't think, like,
Yeah.
that does...
But
Yeah.
you do hit it, so roll your damage.
That's 2d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I have to make a strength saving throw.
Bite it real good. Yeah!
Yeah!
There we go. Nom nom.
Wow. So number 2 is prone now.
Hell yeah.
Because I rolled a 2. And it... Nice. 26 minus 13. Whew. You halved its HP!
Hell yeah! Bite it real good.
And knocked it down. See, that's ends Carmiña's turn. It is now the attendants who have... Wait, did all of the attendants succeed? No, one did not succeed. Yeah, literally. I think I said it was B who did not succeed. It's this one. So, B 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And actually can't flee anymore, so is gonna cower in the corner. And try to make that with save again. That is a 6.
Oh.
Phlox, you hear one of them gibbering in the corner like, this is not worth it, this is not worth it, why did I ever get this job?
Perfect.
Rip to that guy.
The other one is, Mick pissed.
OJ, how does it feel to be so fucking funny?
And, it remembers seeing one of you come this way, so it's going to roll a perception check. 18 plus 1. Me scrolling up. Yeah. So it starts looking around and it sees one of your feet, Phlox.
God damn it, Heart.
And because it sees one of your feet, it moves into a position where it could see you completely. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Okay.
Somebody sneak fail.
And
No Point chose violence.
You're small
Rip this
now.
Phlox. Oh,
Phlox is small now.
Yeah, this thing
Legit
cast...
Sableye size now.
Yes! This thing cast Reduce on Phlox.
You know what? Fuck you. Phlox will...
tiny baby. Tiny baby Sableye.
Yeah. It is now, you are now small.
Awesome.
Easier to hide.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Phlox is gonna make this a mistake.
I never said they were smart. In fact, their intelligence is 6.
My fucking god.
But yeah, what they're going to do now is that was an action, so they're going to stand over you and stare. It is now the bullfrog's turn. If I recall correctly, this one needs to make a save. Because I don't think he saved last time.
No, only one of the people who ran ended up saving, so the other two did not.
30.
Be gone with ye.
35.
You were
all the way over
spooked.
here.
You.
Wisdom save.
Go into the garden and never return.
He did not save. That was a 4 plus 1. Okay, now it's these two bullfrogs. Let me double check. Bullfrog 2 is prone because of direwolf. It's gonna use half his movement to stand up, which is 15 feet. And he's gonna, he's very angry. Again, these things are not smart. He's gonna attack Carmiña. Unhinged jaw and try to attack.
Don't forget, if you need to, you can add a d8 to your AC.
I
depending on the roll.
Aye. Can I save?
Ooh.
Can I save that though?
Yeah, you can.
Aye.
You have it until you use it, pretty much.
That is a nat 20 for one of them.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure that one missed.
It's within the next 10 minutes for the inspiration, but in terms of combat, it's until it's gone. Till you
Aye.
use it.
So, yes. Roll max damage all other times. Max damage. You get damage now. 1. So that's a 5.
That's fun.
Take 5, Carmiña, to your direwolf form.
All right.
And it whiffs with the other one. The third is going to, It's got 2 attacks, so it's going to attack Lily and it's going to attack Sforzando. Where'd my... Oh. Ah, yes. 4 plus 5 is a 9 against Sforzando.
Does not hit.
And then that's 7 plus 5. What is Lily's armor class again?
Steps back.
It... Okay. Yeah, it slashes at Sforzando, and you easily step out of its way as you were playing. And it growls, and it turns, and it rips and shreds right through Lily. Because Lily was on 2 HP.
Yeah.
And Lily makes a con save.
That's something that I can fix. It's gonna be a little harder to fix.
5 plus 3 is 8. Lily took 2 plus 3. The DC of 5 plus the damage taken. Unfortunately, you guys watch as Lily scatters across the bridge. Flowers scattering to the wind. And Luciver stares at that. Okay. That's
That
Bullfrog's
campaigns in a
turn.
row.
What?
2 campaigns in a row.
It's fine. Lily just dies. It's fine. Okay, it's Cat's turn. Cat, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh. Jesus fucking Christ.
What are you doing? You gotta do something.
I'm just, you know what? Fuck it, another tidal wave, and we're still running towards the bathhouse.
Okay.
So Dex
Mm-hmm.
for the 2.
Yep. Dexterity is a +1. 11 and 10.
They don't make it.
Awesome.
So they fall prone.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the right D? Yes. And they take 22 damage.
Okay, so, Kat, you raised... how do you want to do this? They're both dead.
Oh my god.
How do you want to do this?
I kind of, like, since the river is down below, right?
Yes.
I feel like some of the water kind of just seems to, like, rise up towards that point and just seems to rise up even more. Like, kind of seeping through the wood, basically, since wood is not fully waterproof, at least I don't think this type, and just goes right above them and just swoops them right down, and I kind of want to carry them off into the bathhouse.
Into the bathhouse? Okay.
Dead bodies? The dead bodies? You aren't gonna wash them over the side?
Alright, so you guys
Now
watch
that's
as
unsanitary.
the water that actually seems to come from nowhere clips up through the bridge. It's not flowing through it as you would expect it. It is clipping through. Like a bad video game.
Okay.
And it bowls over these two bullfrogs, and and you guys see as their forms kind of like do the you know the CGI thing when things go wrong.
Doll?
I think
Ragdoll?
They ragdoll.
Ragdoll?
they're Gmod ragdolling.
Yes, they're Gmod ragdolling.
You try to drag their body like through the wall, and they just flail around.
Yep.
Okay, and we're gonna take the 30 movement forwards.
Mhm.
And that'll be Cat's turn.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get right here. You see through the door, one of the attendants, the tall, thin frogs, is standing and lording over a bush.
That still has that 17 deception, right?
So unfortunately, that was kind of, unbelievable
Okay.
when one of your companions cast fear.
Okay. Then we just keep an eye on that, but I can't do anything about it, so oh well.
Yep. It is
At least I can
now-
see.
It is now Lucifer's turn. He's gonna mutter on his breath and kick one of the what kind of flowers were they? I forget.
They sure were flowers.
They sure were flowers. Asphodel. They were
What are the
asphodel
same as
flowers. Lucifer just lightly kicks one of the asphodel flowers and goes, cheap fucking... and turns and follows Katrina. 5, 10, 15,
Jesus.
20, 25, 30.
Hey, Lucifer, there's an attendant lording over a bush.
Lucifer is going to take the dash action. 35, 40, 45, 50, and comes in. And, the attendant looks over at him as he comes in and narrows its eyes. You see this, Cat. But Lucifer's standing there with two other duplicates of himself, and he just looks at them.
Phlox is just standing there, tiny as fuck. a fourth of their original height.
Yeah, Phlox, it's your turn. What are you doing?
How tall is
1
Phlox
foot
right now?
2 inches. They're 14 inches tall. They're like a large plush.
Ducky is taller.
So, because technically they should be 2 foot, I think, because it says halved, but also the idea of Phlox only being legit Sableye sized is very funny.
Real funny.
Real funny.
Phlox is just standing there, and Lucifer comes in, and their original plan was to keep running, but now Lucifer's here, so they have to make a decision, and they're also bloodied. They're at 22 health. Phlox is just standing here, just, well, there goes their initial plan. Okay,
Bite its ankles.
1 sec. I have to choose between my last, basically, to make something happen.
Stab them in the foot.
Would sneak attack damage be? I mean, I figured it doesn't have it, but if we're just sitting here, would sneak attack damage be reduced by the reduced spell?
Reduces the target's weapons.
Yeah. The target's attacks deal a d4 less damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be like.
Can I ask the attendant to make
Yeah.
con save?
A con save?
A con save.
Okay. Oh, jeez, that's a 6.
Nope.
Yeah, that doesn't work. Phlox points at this attendant and goes, run. And casts Puppet.
Holy shit.
So, on a failed save, the target must move up to its speed in a direction you choose. In addition, you can cause the target to drop whatever it is holding. So, Phlox says run, and the attendant has to just book it away from Phlox and Lucifer, I guess.
On your turn?
Yes.
Okay, so
Basically.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
It's an instantaneous
30.
thing, so.
Okay.
If you are in this garden, you are afraid.
Here.
Phlox would like to stay small. They're actually considering the potential of, is this something I want to invest in trying to do in the future for more sneaking habit? Is their action. They have no more spell slots for better and worse other than, of course,
reduces for like a
Expeditious
minute.
Retreat. Phlox is gonna look up at Lucifer and go, you guys, like, really kind of, I mean, I was supposed to run distraction, but all I heard was murder noises, so I feel like things really fucking went outside, unfortunately. And they sound...
You better be glad Sforzando's not part of this conversation, because he would start arguing with you, saying you started it by kissing the fucker.
Started that with a kiss.
It is Ducky's
I'm not
turn.
gonna...
Unless you have anything else.
For a note, as a flavor thing, because Phlox is small and adorable, their voice sounds smaller and cuter than normal.
Oh my god.
Chibi.
Yeah.
Chibi.
Yeah, they've been chibi-ified.
What fucking game is it? Pokemon Rumble Rush?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Is that the one?
Ducky, it's your turn. What you doing, Ducky?
So, Probably just trying to move up to where the whole gang is gathered at this point. 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. You're right beside Cat.
Okay. Who all of the ones I would want to attack are within range?
You cannot see them. Only Cat can. And it's at a... Because they are in the garden. The garden has a large gate wall thing. Man, this was supposed to be a hard fight.
Heart.
You're being afraid. Shoot.
Shoot, go off.
Be
Bye.
gone with you. That's the reason he chose that spell over, pulse wave.
Okay. So yeah, you can't exactly. You can see Luciver, who is standing just inside the garden. You cannot see anyone else.
Okay. So is there a gate in front of me, or is it?
There's a gate. Yeah, there's a gate that one of the attendants, when they were running, had opened and fled through.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. There's not really a whole lot else I could do from here. So how far away is?
You could use your dash and get into the garden.
That's what I was thinking, is dash into the garden. Probably not too far, maybe if possible 5 feet in front of Lucifer.
20, 25, 30. You get right here basically, and that's 5 feet in front of Lucifer.
Okay. Yeah.
And now you see one of the tall frogs cowering in the corner. Another of the bullfrogs just kind of pressing up against the wall. And one of the attendants is fuming the puppet strings that Phlox has used detaching themselves from it.
As soon as Ducky sees them, Ducky will do the thing where you point at your own eyes and then point at the other people a couple times. Making sure they know Ducky sees them.
Yeah. Okay. Jack, your turn. What you doing?
I don't think he's not going to dash to enter the garden. I think he's actually just going to use his movement to get up there.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You get right there.
Yeah. He's not going to dash at the moment. Because everyone there was feared and running off, so at a certain point, they're just not an issue anymore.
Yeah. So that's Jack's turn. It's Teddy's turn, and Teddy is going to catch up.
Yep.
Like catch up. 5, 10, 15, 20. He actually has less movement. So he's gonna dash. 25, 30, 35, 40. And just kind of float around this lantern. Carmiña! What you doing?
Carmiña has a speed of 50, so...
Yeah, she's just gonna, with a speed of 50, she's just gonna go up there if she can.
Okay. So
catch up, join the
5,
others.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You
catch
And
up
she's just...
with Carmiña. You can So I'm just gonna say for flavor here, you can smell Luciver, Phlox, and Ducky beyond, and the weird, swampy smell of the frogs further beyond them. Okay. Now it's the attendant's turn. So one of them is just, again, I'm not gonna make him go any further, but he's running. And I gotta roll the whiz save. Now is when he gets a nat 20. But his turn is over. I'm just gonna say for the sake of this, he's actually over here. Okay. Because there's a door at the other end, and before he was just having a hard time like fiddling with the keys on his belt, and this time he'd opened it and took a step through and went, wait, why am I afraid? Anyways, the other attendant is very upset. But he's going to... what is he going to do? I'm gonna roll intelligence to see what he's gonna do.
Cry.
What you gonna do when they comfort you?
He's not very smart. He's gonna walk right back up to let's see, Ducky. Yeah, he's gonna walk right up to Ducky. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and take 2 slashing attacks.
I will simply cry. Do not.
You hit the baby!
Yeah.
Let's see. 10 plus 5 is 15. Does that hit your armor class?
That matches.
Okay. So that's a d6. Ugh! Max damage, 6 plus 3. That's 9.
Gonna sit here at my 29 HP. Okay.
I'm gonna roll the other one because I don't remember which dice I used, so I'll just roll again. That's a nat 20.
I would presume that hits a little bit.
I'm sorry. 12 plus 3. Yeah.
15? 12 plus 3, 15?
Yeah, doubled the dice. That's 15 damage. I did say it was pissed!
It's 14. I'm having a rough time, but I'm still standing.
Yeah, it slashes through you twice and goes... Yeah, and that's what it does. So now it's the bullfrog's turn, and all he can do is run away.
I'm just standing
15,
here.
20. He's stopped by the other attendant. He's gonna make a whiz save. That's a 19 plus 1. It's technically beyond the other attendant, but he's saved. Okay. Cat, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Well, oh fuck, it's attacking Ducky.
Yeah, you heard Ducky not doing so good. Not doing so hot. And through Lucifer's mask, you see his eyes are glowing really brightly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Is it possible to be able to cast Storm Whip at that attendant?
You would have to basically go in 5, 10,
Okay.
15, 20. We'll pretend this is 25 and you're standing right next to Ducky on the other side because I don't have enough map room.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna cast Torn Whip.
Mm-hmm.
20 plus 8. I do attack, right? Yes, I do attack.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
Bless is concentration. Ducky, do me 2 con saves for that. Nope. You cast Thorn Whip and it lashes out and the attendant just wobbles out of its way.
Cat is gonna just tilt his head and just say, next time it won't miss, so you better go.
That one saves against the first one. I think. Yeah. That one saves against the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, you threatened them, and is that your whole turn?
Yeah.
It's now Lucifer's turn, and Lucifer is gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 around to the back of it and attack.
Flanking, baby.
What?
Flank.
Yeah, flanking. So he gets advantage. There's in dim light or darkness. Huh, that's neat.
Love to hear that from your DM with no context.
Oh, I'm just thinking about the Shadow Blade. Trying to see what I add to it. Okay. Add a d4. Nice, nice. So, 11 plus 4 versus the 3 plus 4. So that hits. 3 plus, 4. For the advantage attack, that's 15 to attack. Yep. DMV, can you please stop circling? Thank you. 2d8 psychic damage.
How is this attendant doing right now?
What?
How is the attendant doing right now?
The attendant? This is actually the first time that it's been hit.
Oh, this one. Okay.
Attendant A. 2 plus 7 psychic damage. It's a 9. It's got 45 hit points.
Fair enough.
And the shadows from Lucifer's blade just like wrench through it, and Lucifer goes, Leave or I won't kill you. It's Phlox's turn.
Why has everyone chosen violence and threatening to kill people? Why? We know none of these people are unionized. They're being exploited. They're most certainly not paid enough for this. They just wanted us to leave. Everyone's like, violence, violence, kill, kill. Here.
My defense is I built the character like that specifically.
Lucifer
Literally.
has no defense, he's just pissed.
I mean, both Phlox and Ducky are looking really worse for wear at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are.
Phlox is gonna fucking roll hammer space.
Mm-hmm.
And fumble, I guess. And Phlox is gonna pull out... What is that? Come on. Come on. Load for me. A 9.
What'd you
A crystalline flute. They're gonna pull out a flute and they're gonna look at it really sad for a second, and then they're gonna put it away, and then they're gonna try again.
What color flute? I'm asking. What color flute?
It's sort of a clear crystal. It changes color in the light.
Oh boy.
Pull out the cookie that Carmiña gave them, their second one, and they hand it to Ducky because Jesus Christ. And they are going to, they're gonna sort of set their shoulders, put their hands on their hips. They're still only a foot tall. They're going to project their voice and they're going to say, "Whoever owns this establishment, please."
What did you say? You cut out at the beginning.
Fuck, amazing. Fox said, "I would like to speak to whoever owns this place, basically. I would like to speak to your manager. I would like to speak to your manager."
Phlox throwing carrot.
Roll persuasion.
Roll for
Cool,
Karen.
Roll that. I'm gonna roll that bardic inspiration, I'm gonna be honest. So that's that. Cool. So that's a +6. Please be good. If I have to, I have an inspiration point, but also I want to see what I get.
16.
A 16. They are very small and very loud, and they are demanding attention, and the fact that they are talking about how they are a union representative and how they were simply coming for a standard visit because they heard from one of the workers that there is no union here, and they were accosted, and their fellow party members were forced to defend themselves. And what is going on here if their initial reaction to someone coming up to the gates is, instead of asking why they're here, to simply accost them like this? And they cannot even believe that this is the sort of standard that this place upholds itself to. This is absolutely horrendous. This will be going in the report.
Okay. Is that your whole turn?
You cut out.
Is that your whole turn?
I mean, they don't really have much else they can do, so the best they can try and do is diffuse the situation because it's going downhill really quickly. And they honestly didn't come here for a fight, and they're not super interested in running around and murder hoboing everybody.
Okay. Ducky. Your turn. What are you doing?
Well, I was gonna ask if I could assist.
Oh yeah, make a persuasion check.
Ducky would stand there looking like a worker, looking very sad and upset, like they were just trying to get to work, and they got caught.
And they're holding their baby! They're holding their baby!
Very sad. Persuasion?
Yep, roll persuasion.
Perfect.
Okay.
They're very sad.
Jack, it is your turn. You hear Phlox's voice, very squeaky, and they are demanding to see a manager.
God. He's not going to, like, attack her. He is going to go closer.
Mhm.
What the fuck is Phlox doing?
10, 15, 20, 25. You get in the doorway, you look around, and you see Luciver, three of Lucifer standing there, kind of shaking. Phlox and Ducky are trying to persuade this very tall frog.
Phlox is tiny, and yet projecting very loudly.
I have to look at a spell. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Art attacking. So that one wouldn't work. At this point, I think he's actually going to, just for now, like, stow the violin, just because,
Mm-hmm.
even though there is, like, that one attendant that is still attacking, it's still, Phlox and Ducky are trying to do something. Whether it works, we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just gonna stow the violin and, ready an attack with his sword, just in case shit goes south.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna put away your violin and put your hand on your sword.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At this point, he's not saying anything
Mm-hmm.
to go into that whatever the hell Phlox and Ducky are cooking up. What?
Sadness.
For me, the player, for flavor, you can always just say he's a bodyguard, because let's be real, that's what he looks like at the moment.
Yeah.
He's not saying anything, but if need be, you can call that.
Mm-hmm. Teddy, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Are we close enough to where you can, like, swap maps now? Would that be easier?
Yeah. Well, the problem is if I swap maps, it would just...
The
know,
tokens are gone?
The
Gone?
tokens for the enemies will be gone, but I can show you what the map is.
Multi-map drifting!
Boop, 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 boop.
Oh, it's this little small area. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little small area. This one is not here.
Ooh.
This one is also not here.
Rip.
Rip Lily.
Rip and piss, we already knew you.
Fries!
So, yeah, you guys are now all in the garden. Teddy's floated over to Luciver and starts speaking to him, gently placing a paw on his shoulder, as Phlox and Ducky are still facing off against the attendant, trying to persuade them. Carmiña, it is your turn. What are you going to do?
Are still a dog.
Carmiña is still a dog. She's just gonna hang around the group, but she's not gonna do anything unless the attacks
Okay. So you just
start again.
you just come into the garden.
Yeah, just for good measure.
Mm-hmm. Alright. The attendant looks at all of you and looks at the shaking, person behind it and goes, "Ugh. If you wanted to talk to her, you should have not tried to approach as if you were stealing your way in." And the attendant turns around, looks down, and goes, "Call off your revenant. Come on. I'll take you to her." Ugh. The other two quote-unquote enemies, kind of just leave.
Phlox says something in Thieves' Cant that, it's not exactly recommended for repeating.
In front of the baby?
In front of the baby. I can't believe, like, treating Lucifer like he's some sort of attack dog. God, what's wrong with people? Usually Phlox is considered the attack dog.
Much less
Fox
fierce an
does.
attack dog at the moment.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been a minute, so Phlox is still tiny, I guess.
Phlox is still tiny.
I'm really hoping Phlox tries to like climb on someone and then it wears off.
No, Phlox probably toddles a little over to Lucifer and, like, gently pats his, like, leg and is like, okay, we are absolutely not killing any more people. We are union representatives. Ducky, we're really not. You look like shit. Can you start getting out the pamphlets? Probably not the cards, considering things. I'm really not super jazzed about any of these developments, but is everyone else, like, okay? I'm, 20.
Wrong campaign.
Cat?
Are we out of combat?
Yeah, we're out of combat now.
Alright.
Yeah.
At that point, Cat will cast Cure Wounds on 3rd level for Phlox and Ducky.
Thank you.
So that...
Lucifer...
Can I ask for another break? Just
Well, we were going to end right here. With the attendant taking you guys to the owner of the bathhouse, because it's been longer than 3 hours.
Yep.
Lucifer lets go of the sword and goes, fine.
Phlox will take it. Phlox will take it.
So the attendant walks up to the side and opens the door and then stands around and waits for you guys to follow them.
I guess we're going in. Phlox is gonna start pulling out, like, union-related brochures and shit out of their hammer space. Along with their folio of contracts and probably just a lot of paperwork-looking stuff that seems really boring.
Mm-hmm. Man, of all the ways I expected you guys to get to her apartments, this was not one of them.
You know what? It was like, okay, you guys failed to sneak. Now I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
What is Carmiña doing? Is Carmiña just gonna follow in wild shape?
Uh,
You're
I
still
guess.
You guess?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'm just a
Cat's
big
gonna be
dog.
behind. Cat's just
You
gonna
get to
follow
join
but be
Sforzando
behind.
for the guard disguise. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dog.
Emotional support animal.
Get you
Thank you,
a little,
Altaria.
vest.
Yeah.
Yep. So as all of you follow Phlox and Ducky into the bathhouse behind the attendant, we will close on this this section of Lucifer's Travels 2, with the party being led to the big boss.
Yeehaw.
Mhm.
Fuck.
Bye,
Ah,
buddy.
Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.
Fuck. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.